And ahead on tonight's 10 p.m. report, could this be the lowest voter turnout in Minneapolis history?
We'll report on the results and talk live with Mayor Don Frazier. And also tonight, what the president had to say about a new weapon you can't see until it hits.
Welcome to Minneapolis, St. Paul, the Twin Cities. St. Paul is considered the last great eastern city, and Minneapolis is called the first great western frontier town. For the years I've been doing Entertainment USA, I've had many people rush up to me and say, why don't you go to Minneapolis, St. Paul? And I've often wondered why. It's stuck right in the middle of America and doesn't look in the slightest bit interesting.
Scores of store owners in the East Lake Street section of Minneapolis spent the day cleaning up and calculating their losses from yesterday's storm. Our Dave Andrews is standing by live now on Lake Street with a look at the destruction that was sustained there when the tornado touched down.
Funny people. Didn't I see you at the Bijou the other day? Yeah, you. Had a nice little blonde under your wing.
Yo.
What are you fighting the man with? Pillowcases and sheets?
Why you looking at me like that? Yo. It's like she doesn't even know her power. If this was back then, we would've talked on the phone for hours. If I wasn't broke, I would've bought her flowers. That's why it's so dope trying to get them flowers. That's why I had them shoes, cause I thought she liked them. But she said they're too shiny. Chillin' at the mall, that's where I got my new girl, it's about timing. And them same shoes got her. I'm trying to meet your mother. I want her to know we're with each other. And you know I've been holding down your brother. I like your new hair color. When I see my girl, I bear hug her. Cause she's not a friend that's fair weather. I used to do the most. When all I had to say that she was beautiful, it didn't matter what I said. She liked me for me and taught me what that meant. She made a dent as the world spins. We was playing all them seeds and didn't know it, but God was shining on that shit and it was growing up. When I told that girl I loved it and she know I did, I couldn't hold it in. Here we go again. We was playing all them seeds and didn't know it, but God was shining on that shit and it was growing up. When I told that girl I loved her and she know I did, why would I hold it in? Here we go again.
Back to you.
Dave.
This is a hook right here. This was a picture taken from our radar at about 10 minutes before 4 yesterday afternoon, and there is that hook echo right there over Lake Harriet, southern Minneapolis. There it is, hook echo. And about just after 4 o'clock, about 15 minutes later, that thunderstorm and that hook echo moved right over the Roseville area, just northeast of Little Canada, where it went back up into the clouds. And again, there's that counterclockwise circulation, that hook. And that is a classic hook echo, a tornado signature. And we saw a couple of those on radar yesterday before those warnings were issued. And we're going to talk about that path of the tornado one more time. Yesterday there was some confusion as how many tornadoes moved through the Twin Cities. We had thought 2 or 3. Now it's been confirmed that only 1 tornado moved through the Twin Cities. It started off at about 3:49 around 50th and France, moved right across the midway section near KSTP about 1,000 yards outside our window, and ended up just near northeast of Little Canada at about 4:16. It only took 26 minutes to progress along that path, which was 15 miles long and ranged in width from about 75 yards to just over 2.5 blocks wide. An incredible amount of destruction in just 26 minutes.
And our second story tonight comes from the world of baseball. Pitcher Steve Howe, who was missing from the Minnesota Twins this week, now has been released from the team. And Tom Hanneman is here a bit early with that sports story that also has a great deal of news interest, Tom.
That's right. After his release, or his relapse with cocaine this weekend, Steve Howe met with Twins officials this morning. After that conversation, Howe requested and was granted his unconditional release from the team.
Thanks for joining us. Twin Cities man is wanted by federal authorities accused of using his businesses as a front to distribute drugs.
The indictment filed in U.S. District Court in Minnesota laid out 46 counts against the former owner of El Perion Restaurants.
I got $1 million dreams and the fiends that'll pay it. Cocaine on the way, bitch, we can never save it. Money in the bank and some money just to play with. Cocaine on the way, bitch, we can never save it. Cocaine on the way, 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 bitch, cocaine on the way, cocaine on the way, cocaine on the way. Hard work and hard play, I'm a shooter in the game. All I bust is trace, always keep an ace, yeah. Pistol to your face, yeah. You look out of place here, don't make a mistake here. Parley hardy acting up, I'm coming out of body. These white girls think I'm holding out, so I just called the posse. Said she want a posse, meet her, mommy, diamond. All I want is money. All you hoes is funny. I got lines, I got gummies. All these dummies, I can't help myself. All I see is signs, so much money, I just help myself. Bottles off the shelf, I keep ice that doesn't melt. I got bitches on the dick, they just notches on the belt. I got $1 million dreams and the fiends that'll pay it. Cocaine on the way, bitch, we can never save it. Money in the bank and some money just to play with. Cocaine on the way, bitch, we can never save it. Cocaine on the way, 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 bitch, cocaine on the way.
He is also accused of hiring undocumented workers and housing them in properties he bought with drug money. The indictments call for the forfeiture of 4 houses in Eagan and Lakeville, as well as several luxury cars, all believed purchased with drug money.
The democratic process was at work today as voters in Minneapolis and Wayzata went to the polls. Tonight we will report on the results in this section. We will also hear from those who voted in the race into office already.
Weekdays at 3, join us for one of America's most popular game shows, the all-new Newlywed Game.
What's the difference between stupid and dumb?
Well, it means the same thing. No, you can be stupid, then you can be dumb. What's the difference? Dumb is dumb, stupid is stupid.
You never know what those unpredictable newlyweds will do next. The all-new Newlywed Game, afternoons at 3 on Channel 4.
In America today, we are literally dying to get high. If trends continue, and there's no reason to believe they won't, more than 65,000 people will die from drug overdoses this year, the vast majority from opioids. That's more than 150 people every day. It's more than traffic fatalities or American casualties in the Vietnam War. And behind every death, a family looking for answers and sometimes for justice. This is just one of those stories. There are streets where everyone knows why the strangers show up. Houses where people roll in, and no one stays too long. least 4 hours to respond to the initial 911 call. A Minneapolis police spokesperson tells us the officers initially dispatched were delayed responding to another call. And get this, paramedics don't respond to such calls until they get an all clear from police. Finally, if you are looking for help for an opioid addiction or have a loved one who is, we have information about treatment options at the Fox 9 app. For the Fox 9 investigators, I'm Tom White.